We're joined tonight by Alaska Fairbanks and head coach Greg Sparling. To his right, Koby Huerta, and to his left, Coleman Sparling, coming off a 52-70 regional final loss to Chico State. First, coach, just kind of give us your summary of tonight's game.
Well, I think first of all, give credit to Chico State. They're a good team, well coached. Defensively, they're probably the best we've seen all year long. They don't crack on defense. I think that's what's carrying them. Also, you know, their leadership. But when we got down, we started compounding problems and turning the ball over, taking quick shots, and that's what they try to do, is get you to take quick shots. I couldn't be more happy for my guys. I mean, we've been everywhere together. We've bonded. We've grown together. They'll have memories that no one can ever take away. Sweet 16, taking a banner up to Fairbanks, Alaska. A lot of people don't know there's basketball up there. They think it's all hockey. But at the end of the day, guys, couldn't be more proud of these guys. Couldn't be more proud.
Coleman, early in that first half, you guys had it rolling. You especially a couple of threes here. I know what was positive for you guys during that stretch, and then what kind of flipped it towards Chico's way during that first half?
Like you said, just kind of as soon as we went up, they started making their run, and we started taking quicker shots, and you know, that's what we said not to do, and you know, like you said, hats off. That's the best defensive team we played all year, and they forced that. So hats off to them. But yeah.
Koby, just kind of talk about the run that you guys had and how much fun you guys were having, and you know, kind of as Coach mentioned, the memories take away, but really, as I said, like how much fun was the last 2 weeks for you guys?
Man, it was so much fun. Probably, I've been playing basketball since I was first grade, and this is probably my most fun year of basketball we had, going all the way back to August. The preseason conditioning, team bonding, we've been through so much together. I mean, I'm glad. I'm a senior. I'll be done after this, so I'm glad we ended this way. It's nothing to hang our heads. We made it all the way to the Sweet 16. Last 16 in the country was, I mean, it was such a fun run with great memories. We have nothing to hang our heads for.
Coleman, you guys got a lot of stuff going to the rim in that stretch where it was going wrong, but it seemed like every time they had a shot blocking answer, or you guys just couldn't convert anything down low. Did that put pressure on you guys to start hitting threes from the outside?
I mean, I think it just kind of, once we were getting downhill, it kind of opened it up for us, but then we kept on going in, and instead of going to jump stop like we were preaching all week, I mean, they got two great bigs down low that were sending our stuff left and right, and we just need to come to a jump stop, and I mean, we just need to come to a jump stop, and then it opened the threes up, and then we just stopped going what was working. So.
Coach, their three-point shooting, once it got going, it seemed like there was no stopping them. Just talk about how hard of a team they are to account from beyond the arc.
Well, they're a good shooting team, but you know, when we started having to gamble and we had to start pressing up and stuff, they got some shots late in the threes late in the game. They are a good three-point shooting team. I mean, you look at their stats, and you know, when you got a big kid that can roll out and hit those consistently, it's a win-win for their team. I mean, because you can post up, he can hit the mid-range, and he can also hit the three. So that's a real deadly weapon, and all the guards can play off of him, because you can't really sag off of a big guy like that. Normally you'd sit in the paint and you'd sit there and wait for people to come down, but the way he shoots the ball, you know, he's a good player.
I'll say this for you guys. I think you'll change the perception of the GNAC for next year, right?
Yeah, no, I mean, it's, you know, 10th to 1st. You know, there's some good teams up there, but the problem is we just don't have as many West Regional games as the Pac West and the CCAA, so that hampers us. So we got to figure a way to do some crossovers and stuff like that, so we can get more in-region games. And if we can get to that, then you know, we'll get more GNAC teams in. I mean, if you look back 7 to 10 years ago, we were getting consistently 2, 3, 4 in, and then once the CCAA started getting more teams, then they get more regional games. But you know what? The GNAC, you know, we play a tough schedule. We're probably the most stretched out, other than you guys going over, or the Pac West going over to Hawaii. But you got Montana, Idaho, Alaska, Washington, and Oregon. So we're stretched out.
talk about your seniors and the mark they've left on this program.
Well, I mean, I'll go right down the list. I mean, I'll start with Koby right here on my right. You know, he didn't need to come back after the COVID year because he'd already graduated, and you know, he decided to come back. He got married in the off season, and you know, his wife took a leap of faith and believed in us and came up. And you know what, I couldn't be more happy to him. And he's always gonna be named the dog because he brings it every day. Every day he brings it. There's never a day he doesn't come to practice. Shadid Shabazz, I mean, you saw what he could do. He's a phenomenal player. He's going to graduate. He has 3 credits left, and then we'll see what his next chapter holds for him. Probably overseas somewhere. You know, Coleman Sparling, my son. You know, our first stint got cut short at Central Washington. He went out and played at Southern Idaho and UT Arlington, and you know, this is a memory that I'll never forget. It's a memory that we'll be talking over the Thanksgiving, Christmas dinner forever. I love my son, and you know, he didn't need to come up here and play for me. He had other offers and opportunities, but you know what? You know, we're a family, and you know, I love him to death, and I can't wait to see what holds the next chapter of his life. Am I forgetting any other seniors? I'm just looking at no. You know, guys, it's been a great run. I want to thank all our fans. Nanook Nation grew as we kept winning. You know, I've got more text messages than I've ever had in my life. And people are following us on social media, and we left a mark. We left a big mark. And I couldn't be more happy for my seniors. I couldn't be more happy for my team. All great things have to come to an end. It ended on the floor, but this thing will carry over outside of basketball. They'll be friends forever. It may not be next week, it may not be, but 5-10 years down the road, when they get together and they can show their GNAC rings, something to always talk about. Memories that will never die.
No, I just want to echo that. I mean, we finished the season with 8 guys, and you know, those 8 guys that didn't give up, stuck with us through the end, and I just want to love all those dudes, man. I loved all of them, and you know, ending my year like this, I mean, Sweet 16 run, like I said, with Kobe and my dad and Dieter, and you know, we made this run at the end. I love all those underclassmen too, but like you said, the Nook Nation grew, and you know, we said what we were going to do, make a run at it, and that's what we said from the beginning. We hit a little bumps on the road, but at the end we all came together, and you know, something special. Sweet 16, man, no one can ever take that away from us. So
Well, congratulations, guys! Awesome tournament. What March is all about, and thanks for the show, and good luck to you guys in your future.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.